Good morning, Facebook. Here today looking at Psalms chapter 56, looking at verses 10 and 11. And you see in these two verses, you see David's praise. You see how he starts off in verse 10. You see how he's saying that no matter what I face in this life, no matter how bad things get, no matter the storm or the trials in the situation that he may go through or even might sporadically pop up in his life, you see David saying right here, I don't need to worry. I don't need to doubt. I don't have to have those what-if thoughts going through my mind. I don't have to search in my heart, search through my own strength of not only what am I going to do, but also potential solution. See, David's saying right there in that verse, I have no reason to worry. I can hold my hands out, and even in the deepest pits of hell and the greatest pain that I'll ever go through, I can have my hands raised in praise towards God, knowing that I don't have to worry about a single thing. I don't have to worry how I'm going to come out of this, because God is on the throne. God is in control, and God is the one who will make a way through this impossible situation in my life. And you see in verse 11 how he goes one step further. He's saying, I will trust in God. In this situation, how hard it is, how impossible it seems from a human aspect, he's saying, I can trust in God. And he gives the very reason why us as Christians, why believers, why children of the Most High God, why we can trust in God in even the hardest and the most impossible situations of our lives. You see how he says at the end of that verse, he says, if God be for you, who could be against you? You see how the Apostle Paul quotes that very thing. He's saying, because if God is on the believer's side, what can really damage you? What can really hurt you? If God is your source of peace, if God is your object of faith, if your joy in your heart comes solely from God, what in this world can take it away? What in this world can overcome God? What in this world can create such worry, doubt, and fear in our hearts that the peace of God cannot overrule? You see, Jesus says that he provides for the birds of the air. He says he has every hair on our heads numbered. And if that be the case, us being much higher than the birds, will he not make a way for us? In the deepest pits of our despair and the greatest pain that we go through, will he not make a way for us, being worth so much more than the birds of the air? But us as Christians today, can we see exactly what David saw? Can we put on the very same mindset of David, that no matter what we go through, we can praise God through, we can trust him through, and knowing that if God is for us, then who can truly be against us? Will we look to see God in the hardest situations that we go through, or will we look to self and wonder how could we get ourselves through it?